in-depth weather, and more. It's Terry Henne and his Farm Show on 100.5 and 790 News Radio WSGW and online WSGW.com.
A mostly cloudy good morning to you. I hope your day is going well for you, wherever you might be. Terry Henne here at Radio Center, along with Matthew Lester. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. January the 2nd, and we're off and running. I guess the only thing that's holding us back from a really busy day is it's a Friday, kind of a goofy week with the holidays right in the middle of the week, give or take a day or two. Things a little disjointed, but once we finish up with today, then we move into next week, and it's going to be a full 5 days of right back at it. Mostly cloudy skies. We do have some sunshine peeking around, and it does appear as though as we go through the day, the clouds will be thinning out a little bit more, and we will have some sun. It was snowy overnight to start off the New Year's holiday on New Year's Eve. Things cleared up early. There was a little bit of snow around, but yesterday it was cold. It was breezy. So the wind chill really cooled things down. And then overnight last night, we had partly cloudy skies, and it got chilly once again. Our overnight low, for the most part, was in the single digits all around the lower peninsula. And today, we're not going to warm up all that much. We should be at 31. We're going to be lucky to hit 20. We'll take a look at that weather forecast in just a moment. We owe all of this really to a high-pressure system, which is in central Canada, and it'll be moving into and around the Red River Valley as we go through the day and the evening tonight. There are winter weather advisories up for the northern quarter of the lower peninsula, and there is some snow that had been reported overnight and early this morning in the southern third of the lower peninsula, but all that activity is supposed to be moving out because as we go into the afternoon, not only are we going to have some sun, but then a few clouds will be moving in tonight. We're not expecting anything, though, in the way of precipitation. Right now, Matthew, have we hit 20 yet?
Well, over at the airport, it's cloudy at 18 degrees. Over in Midland, it's cloudy at 19. Here, Radio Center, it's cloudy at 18. We have northwest winds at 15 miles per hour, gusting up to 24 miles per hour, and our pressure's at 29.86, and it's rising.
Yeah, that wind chill below zero, number of spots overnight, and it continues to be single digits, low single digits, as we're going through the morning hours. Again, as we said, we are looking for some sun, a little bit more sun as we go through the afternoon. I think we're going to hit 20 degrees. We're going to come pretty close to it anyway. And tonight, it'll drop down to right around 17, which is just slightly below normal. We should be at 19 this time of the year. Partly cloudy skies, and then the clouds will be moving in after midnight tonight. During the day tomorrow, Saturday, mostly cloudy skies. There will be a chance of seeing some snow showers, snow flurry activity later in the day tomorrow and tomorrow night. And all of that will continue as we move into the morning hours, especially the morning hours on Sunday. Some snow shower activity tapering off real quick, though, more than likely before sunrise on Sunday morning. 28 for a high on Sunday, 21 for a low on Sunday night. Along with the little bit warmer temperatures, is going to come a pretty good chance of seeing snow showers and snow flurry activity. Again, that is Sunday night moving into the day on Monday. Morning snow, Monday morning. So the morning commute is going to be a little bit on the missy side. We're going to be looking at a high temperature on Monday of right around 34, still with that chance of some snow, but it'll taper off. Then be mostly cloudy for a good part of the day on Monday. Still clouds on Monday night, 28 for a low on Monday night, so quite a bit above normal. Then moving into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, upper 30s to right around 40, especially the low 40s on Thursday, mostly cloudy skies. Now, Tuesday night, we'll have another system that will be moving through, affecting our weather. It will be rain, I think, maybe a little bit of freezing rain, because our low temperature on Tuesday night will be right around 29. But in the upper peninsula and northern parts of the lower peninsula and northern Wisconsin, they're going to be looking at an ice storm, the potential for that on Tuesday night moving into Wednesday. But as I said, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're looking at temperatures to range above normal all the way through the 11th. So starting about midweek next week through the 11th, above average on those temperatures. Will be a little bit more active as far as the moisture is concerned as well. And then moving into and around the 15th of January. So starting with not this coming weekend, but the weekend after, and then into the work week after that, we're looking for our temperatures to average much above normal. Precipitation values to be above normal during that period of time as well. What's average? Well, we alluded to it, 31 in the afternoon, 19 at night. Those average temperatures will continue to fall off as we move into January. We're looking for, by the end of the month, a normal high of 29 and a normal low of 15. So got a ways to go, but not really that much. Again, temperatures are going to be holding above average, at least for the first couple of weeks of January. Record high in this state, 54. That was set in 2000 and tied in 2004. The record low is 5 below zero. That was 1979. A year ago today, our high was 30, our low was 25. We had a trace of precipitation, the warmest ever 2nd of January. You got to go back to 1950. 47 was our high, 41 was our low. The coldest ever, 1920. 6 for a high, 4 below zero for a low. The snowiest ever 2nd of January and 3rd of January. Back-to-back record amounts of snow. The two together, 13.2 inches of snow over the period of January the 2nd and January the 3rd of 1999. More on the weather as we go through the broadcast. Standing by today on Friday, who do we have?
Coming up next, we have Kevin Pike from Star of the West, and we also have Doug Klein from Oppenheimer.
But before we get to them, we want to remind you, the weather forecast brought to you by the folks at Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrienagsolutions.com.
Say, do you want to unlock the secret to higher yields? If you're applying dry fertilizer, the key to better yield potential is Titan XC. Titan XC is a fertilizer biocatalyst that unlocks and releases the bound-up nutrients in granular fertilizer, promoting better root uptake and plant growth. Drive performance this season and beyond. Release more nutrition. Expect better results with Titan XC. For more information, visit lpi.ag/unlock or contact your Nutrien Ag Solutions crop consultant today. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at the Michael Sarr Crop Insurance Agency. They encourage you to be prepared for 2026. Whatever is going to happen, it's always a good idea to be working with the folks at the Michael Sarr and Crop Insurance Agency, simply because they'll put you into a plan where you protect yourself against the bad and you take advantage of the good things. Remember, they are licensed to serve all of Michigan with both conventional and organic crop insurance. You can get a hold of their agents directly on their cell for questions or emergencies, or you can call the office in Reese, 989-868-4722. The Michael Sarr Crop Insurance Agency. We say good morning to Kevin Pike over at Star of the West. Kevin, how you doing this morning?
Good morning, Terry. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. And you recovered from that New Year's Day?
Yeah. It was nice to have that day to recover back here.
Yeah. And by the looks of things, it looks as though the traders in Chicago decided to, the heck with it.
Yeah, I mean, to start off the day, they were definitely taking a little bit of hit. They've kind of crawled back here today, but all three markets are definitely a little bit lower here.
Any particular reason why? Just limited trading, not a whole lot of trading going on?
I mean, there's not too much trading here. On the corn market side, we are on a 4-day losing streak here, and that erased all that Christmas week rally here. Prices have slipped back into that lower range of 100-day moving average. Export sales remain solid, with sales still running above 31% of last year. And we also had some export activity here this morning with 132,000 metric tons of corn sold to South Korea here. And ethanol production has posted their largest increase in several months, offering some support on the demand side here. Beans are definitely in a tailspin these last few days here. Export sales have shown some improvement here, but we're still 32% below the 2024 pace. Meanwhile, favorable weather conditions persist across Brazil and Argentina, and they're still on pace to have some record crops there. And on the wheat side, we're also on a 4-day losing streak here. The market remains focused on the Black Sea tensions, and there's some weather developments. Key weather concern is emerging in the eastern U.S. soft winter wheat areas where moderate drought conditions have persisted, and there's a lack of snow cover. So with a possible warm streak of temperatures, there is some risk that wheat could be pulled out of dormancy, increasing the potential freeze damage later in January. So that's something that seems to be on the radar for the market.
Yeah, I saw that there's a system that's going to be moving across the Gulf states over the next couple of days, and it is going to give a little bit of precipitation relief, but not very much. And you're right.
Yep.
Warm temperatures, above average temperatures are in the forecast for us and also for them, quite a bit above normal. So, yeah, I think you're right. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we see that crop come out of dormancy here within the next 10 days.
Yeah, it wasn't really looking like that over these first couple months here of the winter, and that just these last couple of weeks, we've seen all that cover just disappear here.
Yeah. So right now on the board, what do you have at Star of the West?
Yep, cash wheat, we are down 3 at 484 on the white, 409 on the red. New crop 26 down 3 at 518 on the white, 433 on the red. Cash and current price corn is down 3 at 387. New crop 26 is down 3 at 397. And cash and current price soybeans is down 7 at 970. And new crop 26 is down 7 at 977.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week. All righty?
Thank you. You as well.
Will do. Kevin Pike over at Star of the West. A little bit more in depth as far as what the markets are doing. Doug Klein from Oppenheimer joining us. The Market Report brought to you by Thumb Bank, working with agriculture since 1895. And they are at it so far this morning. It's been a busy morning at Thumb Bank. They have 13 locations throughout the Thumb and the Great Lakes Bay Area. Relationships are built on trust when you work with the folks at Thumb Bank. Market Report also brought to you by Steiner Tractor. You know, they share your enthusiasm for antique machines, and they know that you want to keep them running. That's why at Steiner Tractor Parts, they take their job personally. They understand how your life and job both stop if that tractor stops running. So check them out today, 800-234-3280, or visit their website at steinertractor.com. Doug Klein, good morning.
Well, good morning.
Well, what did the gas prices do at the pump? I didn't even pay any attention. I think we lost him. All righty. Why don't we, Matthew, why don't we try and try to get him back on? And what we'll do is we'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back with Doug.
The versatile Kubota B-Series is a do-it-all tractor. Run powerful attachments that can be easily switched out. It features a hydrostatic transmission and is simple to maintain. The Kubota B-Series. It makes the hard work look easy. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L-Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See Kim Weiss at Lingle Equipment, 3001 Sawyer Drive along I-75 at the M81 Carroll exit just south of the Zilwaukee Bridge, Saginaw. Call Kim today at 989-754-7801 or email at k.weiss@lingle1.com.
Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at the Frankenmuth Bank. Remember, they do have lines of credit, equipment loans, financing for purchasing land, credit cards, and more. They're there to help with the farming, and they're there to help farmers. So make them your hometown financial solution if you haven't already. Check them out. Do a little research on it, too. Go to frankenmuthcu.org and see what the Frankenmuth Credit Union has to offer. Also, if you are a teacher or if you know a teacher and they've got some ideas of what you'd like to do with your classroom, the Frankenmuth Credit Union Mini Educator Grants, you can apply for them right now for up to $500 to fund classroom projects, creative ideas, and must-have items. Now, you must be a Frankenmuth Credit Union member to apply, but all you got to do is go to the website and ask Chatbot Carl about Mini Educator Grants, and he'll clue you in on all of that. From the Frankenmuth Credit Union. Now, there is a deadline for these applications, and that is January the 15th. Now, let's see if we are able to get Doug back on the line. Doug, are you there?
I am here.
Well, I'll tell you, I didn't want to scare you about those gas prices, but now didn't the new tax stuff kick in?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a penny, so it's not really relevant at this point.
Oh.
So we should be okay. Just by judging by the wholesale price, we should be in the 240 range. I guess I saw that in one place over in Saginaw, so maybe. I think it's in Carroll too at this point, so it's okay.
Yeah.
We can live with that.
Yeah, penny. Just don't let it go any higher, all right?
Yeah. Right. Well, it's all up to the billionaires and trillionaires. They're the ones that control all the prices of everything. So
as always, yeah.
Yeah, just say, be merciful.
I don't know.
So the only action is platinum today. It's up just about $100, 4.5%, but that's it. Everything else is kind of red. Metals are coming up a little bit, but not really exciting. Campbell Soup hit another new low today. A couple other food stocks hit lows today. Taiwan Semiconductor hit a new high today. So I heard they're building a multi-$100 million facility out there in Arizona. So I don't know. That's what's going on. It's sort of a quiet day, though. Here's your numbers. The March corn is 438, down 2 1/4. September corn 446, down 2 1/2. The March soybeans 1042, down 5 1/2. September soybeans 1055, down 5. March wheat is 504 3/4, down 2 1/4. September wheat 543 1/4, down 2 1/2. Sugar is kind of getting pounded a little bit. 1463, down 38 cents. The crude oil is 56.76, down 66 cents. Heating oil is 210.35, down 1.8 cents. Gasoline 168.77, down 2 3/4 cents. Natural gas is 308.5, down 4.5 cents. Over to currencies, Canadian dollar, U.S. dollar buys $1.3434. It's $1.3734 Canadian. That's up 10 ticks. The dollar buys 156.74 yen. That's up 8 ticks. The euro's at 117.36, down 9 ticks. The dollar's at 98.27. That's down 4.5 ticks. Gold's at 43.50.60, up $25 an ounce. Silver's 70.80, up 67 cents. Platinum is 21.32, up 97.50. And copper's not doing anything at $5.63, unchanged.
Yeah, real snoozer there.
There it is.
You take care. Have a great day. Have a nice weekend coming up, okay?
Yeah, you too. All righty.
Doug Klein over at Oppenheimer. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Freeland Bean and Grain. They're your Dairyland Seed headquarters. Now's the time to be talking to the folks, getting things all lined up for 2026. Before you know it, it's going to be here. And you definitely want to get ready for spring planting, soil preparation, all of those things. Vic Huffer and his staff, they're ready to answer any questions you might have. Serving you is their business, and they've been doing it since 1983. Freeland Bean and Grain. Looking forward to working with all of you in 2026. We're going to take a break, and then who do we have on tap, Matthew?
Coming up next, we have Joe Kramer, and he's the executive director of the Michigan Bean Commission.
But first, this.
Powerlift hydraulic doors. Ever heard of them? Powerlift hydraulic doors is the largest hydraulic door manufacturer in North America, manufacturing and installing hydraulic doors for over 30 years. Covering the entire state of Michigan, we can custom design your new door up to 150 feet by 45-foot clear opening. We can fit your airplane hangar, agricultural shed, industrial or commercial structure with a strong, reliable, and high-performance door. Nothing beats a Powerlift hydraulic door built right here in Marlette, Michigan. Our custom hydraulic doors are designed for your toughest jobs.
Hi, I'm Andy. The price we give you is the installed price, and you deal with us from the beginning to the end. To schedule your Powerlift door consultation, call 989-635-8017 and ask for Andy, or visit powerliftdoorsmi.com. Powerlift Hydraulic Doors of Michigan. When you need it done right, we lift you above the rest.
Along with us right now from the Michigan Bean Commission, it's Executive Director Joe Kramer. Joe, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Terry. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. It's been a busy year for the dry bean industry, and it looks as though 2026 is going to shape up to be another one.
Yeah, it sure is. We're trying to struggle our way like everybody with some of these values that we've got today, but over the holidays, I think it was announced on the 31st. You may have actually talked about it already, as the bridge payments coming out of the Trump administration, and in the publication you don't see dry beans listed there yet. I'm still confident that they're going to be included along with sugar under that specialty crop designation. So anxious to see what that turns out to be. I'm probably more optimistic than I should be in terms of what the dollar figure will shake out at, but anxious to hear more on that in the next couple of weeks.
Now, it's my understanding that the specialty crops come under designation of what, $1 billion? The rest of it,
we're gonna
altogether everything is like $12 billion.
It is $12 billion in total, $1 billion earmarked for specialty crops like dry beans. So $11 billion got announced and got spread over what you and I might think of as the row crops, the program crops. Dry beans are not a program crop, but they did carve out some dollars for specialty crops, and we just don't know what that payment per acre is going to be yet. But should hear that in the next couple of weeks.
Dry bean consumption, was it a good year?
I think so, Terry. We're anxious to see what everybody's eating these days. But I had the opportunity to go to a wedding, a beautiful wedding on New Year's Eve for one of our young farmers out of the Thumb, and it was a pleasant surprise for me, a treat to see black beans parked right beside that fillet that I had, and my wife had some black beans sprinkled across the chicken dish that she had, and so you're seeing more and more use. It's become more and more common to have some beans on plate, even in some of the high-end places. So to me, that's really encouraging.
And from what I understand, you've got some recipes on the website?
Yeah, we're always trying to add new things to the website. But if you're looking for something a little different, I think that we've got them categorized under several different headings, right? Side dishes or appetizers or dips. I know there's a dessert category as well. So some interesting things you can do with beans that might be a little bit beyond baked beans or bean soup or chili. So it's a fun place to stop and come up with some new ideas for feeding your family.
Joe, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you again soon. All right.
Thanks, Terry. Take care.
You bet. Joe Kramer with the Michigan Bean Commission. Matthew, do we have Stephanie on the line?
Yes, we do.
Stephanie Zelenko with AgriLiquid with us right now. Stephanie, you made it through the holiday.
I sure did. It was a good couple of days off, or a good week off, so everybody survived.
And now, beginning next week, it's off to the races once again.
Yes, back to reality and work next week. But for the growers out there, we probably didn't slow down a whole lot over the holidays. But for those that took a little break, now's the time to start, thinking about getting those inputs purchased, whether it's your seed or crop protection or fertility. That's kind of the season we're transitioning to.
Yeah, and as far as any special offers, from what I understand, there's still some special pricing out there. Am I right on that?
I think so. I think a lot of companies still have some of those early buy and lock in. I think from the retailer side of things, or the corporate side of things, anything that we can guarantee and get sales now helps us get that distribution out later in the season, and lets us plan for distribution to make sure everybody has things on time. So there are some still incentives out there to get things locked in early.
Well, Happy New Year to you. We'll talk to you again soon, all right?
Yep. Thank you. Have a good day.
You will. Stephanie Zelenko with AgriLiquid. We'll be right back.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrienagsolutions.com.
They say there's a secret to growing a great crop. At Nutrien Ag Solutions, they beg to differ. It all starts with a strong foundation, and when it comes to fertilizer, there's no question that Titan XE drives dry fertilizer performance. They've been unlocking the potential in every prill of dry fertilizer with biocatalyst technology for over a decade. Visit lpi.ag/Titan or contact your Nutrien Ag Solutions crop consultant to drive your crop's potential today. Farm Service has been brought to you today by the folks at Weiss Equipment in Frankenmuth, your Case IH Farm All Tractor headquarters. They've got them on display right now. Remember, the tractor does it all, so no matter what you're doing, Can Do comes in red, and it's called Farm All. Check them out at Weiss Equipment in Frankenmuth, doing it right longer. Back at 12:30 with an update. Now we conclude with the playing of our national anthem, brought to you by Euclid Avenue Coin in Bay City.
Broadcasting from the Stormmaster Exterior Studios, WSGW, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, WSGW-FM, Carlton.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.